And we're back, everybody. We're
Yeah.
back in the Rock Village.
You're Rock Village.
Yeah, that's what the place is called.
So the Rock Lobster is here?
Yes. We gotta fight the rock monster.
Dun, 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 dun. No.
Alright, make your way up those stairs so we can head off to the area where you get to ride around. Not there. There you go. Right up there.
Alright. Good.
So yeah, I think the last thing we were briefly talking about during the last episode was Disney films.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I've gone into much details of Disney films. In there, to your right.
Oh, I don't talk to the lady again?
We already did. She
Yeah.
told us that we have to save things, I guess. I don't know.
Save my crock pot because I'm crazy.
She's British, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
I found that kind of funny. I think Daxter actually made a comment about that.
You must have said something like British paint.
Oh, yeah, you get... Oh, yeah, I think the objective here is actually to,
Run them over with my vehicle?
make them go back into their hole. Because the lurkers are, like, stalking them, and she wants us to herd them into the hole.
Okay, well, Did I just hit one?
It hit you, I guess.
What hole am I trying to get him into?
I don't know, but feel free to explore while I do the talking.
Ow.
You can jump, remember?
I know, but I'm failing.
That's okay. Anyway, so... Yeah, no, Aladdin was definitely one of my favorite films growing up as a kid. It was back during the time when I grew up with VHSs. Yes, I know, comment section. What the hell are those? Oh, that's a fun mission right here. Pretty much what you have to do is, you see that green geyser over there?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta power up with green eco, and you gotta clear out all those weeds. But they grow back, so you gotta be really smart about it. Anyway, so I grew up with the... Let's see, Aladdin, The Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and, I think what other classic Disney 90s-ish things I watch. Ooh, what was it? Coming out of it, there was, whatchamacallit, Mulan. That was a good series. A series, movie. Then there's Hercules, which apparently did not do well, but that's a classic somehow. A cult classic, if you know what I mean. I actually think a friend of mine who actually, he didn't really care for Hercules too much because he didn't care for the gospel style music.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm not a gospel fan, because it all sounds the same to me, but the way they approached it in that film, I thought to myself, hey, they made it uniquely their own. Get that patch, get the patch, get the patch.
Oh my god, it just keeps going back.
I know, you gotta be quick. I think you gotta isolate certain sections so that they don't grow back as easily. But, yeah, no, I mean, that was a fun film. Just trying to think of other 90s related things. Atlantis was not part of the 90s. That was like the early 2000s, if I remember correctly. I enjoy that movie, even though I heard, now don't quote me, that it was based off a Shakespearean thing or something. I don't know. I personally do not remember. But that's, I don't know. I mean, I loved Disney films as a kid. I mean, what kid in the 90s really didn't?
Oh my god, this game's became a cut in the grass simulator. God.
The grass never truly stops growing. In time for you to get it all. You can do it. You're doing fairly okay. Might want to recharge real soon.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Anyway, I'll let you do your thing. I will say, though, growing up 90s, though, I was not a big fan of a lot of Disney films that came before the golden age, as they may describe it. Like, there were... Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Get the batch. Boom, I think you did it.
Nice.
Yay!
Finally.
It's not
That took long enough.
It wasn't that impossible. It took you less than 5 minutes. Anyway. Good job.
Oh, got the flower.
Nice. Yeah, no, films like Pinocchio, The Black Cauldron, 101 Dalmatians, those particular films didn't really grab me that much as a kid. Like, I thought they were, I mean, I could tell they were old, just with the quality of the art style and the animation.
Right.
They were good for what they were, but there was just something really dark about them that I couldn't care much for. Which now, if I think about it, is kind of bizarre. Because I didn't really care for the dark films too much.
Oh my God. Is there like a reverse or something?
I don't think so. Although I do believe you could do a sharp turn if you jump and not hold acceleration. Although I could be wrong. That might be a different game. Like, I don't know. It's like the older Disney films like Snow White, Cinderella, and all that. I just kind of just got bored quite easily in those films.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not sure if you liked the not Lion King, sorry, what am I saying? Whatchamacallit? The Jungle Book.
It was decent.
I saw it as a kid.
Not one of my favorites, but it's decent.
I got really bored with that movie.
Shit.
I mean, I think the only part I really liked was King Louie and his "I Want to Be Like You" song.
Oh yeah.
Because it was really uplifting, and I liked it in a bizarre way. But everything else, like the whole Kaa, whatever the name of the snake was, I thought he was kind of dull because his music was like, "Trust in me," and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And the battle with the tiger, Khan, if I remember that correctly, that was a little intense as a kid with the fire and all that.
Yeah. God, really?
It's a tough world, man. It's a tough world. I don't know. Pinocchio, we all know how dark that movie got. And I even heard tales that the actual story of Pinocchio is even darker.
Oh my God. I just, right when you said Pinocchio, I was really remembering the Billy and Mandy's take on Pinocchio.
Oh, man.
Sitting there trying to eat Billy's flesh on a constant basis because he feels that that's the only thing that's going to turn him into a real boy.
I do
is
not
to eat
remember
the flesh
that.
of a child.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, it was a thing. Every time he sees Pinocchio, that was he's trying to do is eat Billy's flesh.
Oh, God.
Like,
Jesus. There's been just some disturbing things in that show, yes. Yeah, that's another show, kind of going back to the whole cartoons were good vibe.
God, I suck at this mole cycle thing.
That's okay. Took me a while to master this as a kid. Most of it involved jumping. I was like, I'm too afraid. Anyway, semi getting off the Disney stuff now. Now you bring up Billy and Mandy. You know, that's another show, Cartoon Network, that I kind of liked. That kind of came after the post-Cartoon Fridays cartoons. Because, man, I'll tell you what, though. It's like, even though I mostly started out with Nickelodeon growing up,
I'm gonna just skip this one.
Cartoon Network was what I really was excited for. And I think I know exactly why I liked it over Nickelodeon. Because in my early years, I did not grow up with cable so much. It was a luxury that my parents were not really interested in. And whenever we visit our grandparents, they always had the latest of entertainment in some weird way or form. And they always had full-on cable. So whenever I went over, it's like, oh my goodness, it's Cartoon Network. I never heard of it. It's cartoons. I want to watch it. So that's all I ever watched. Even back then when it was like, okay, it was cartoons. But they also had the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons like Scooby-Doo and Huckleberry and all that stuff.
Is there like another way to get up here?
No. That's the challenge of it. You sure circle's not reverse?
Nope.
Or square is break or anything?
Nope.
Alright, well.
All there's is 2 jump buttons.
Probably the bumpers just help you jump. Just tap acceleration. Yeah. Because sometimes I do that in some games with like wonky controls.
See, like, I can't stop fast enough not to fall off of that. I mean... Just kill myself.
Don't, man. We have an episode to run.
Well, this whole episode, all they see me do is cut grass and fail at jumping.
Do you want to pause it and fast forward?
I mean... I don't know.
I mean, how many power cells did we get so far? One?
One.
Ugh.
Because I can't get up here, and this is where another power cell is, and I don't know what the other missions are.
Well, you're doing it. You got it. Just need to take it nice and calm. And if you see a straight line, go for it. Because that's all you have to do here, really. Is get aligned. And then just book it. You do have to jump a little bit. Feeling better? I could tell. You're seething at the mouth. Seething. 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 I don't say that word often, kids. So, cut me some slack. And just move on to the next area if you're not feeling it here right now. There should be a entrance straight ahead of you. Actually, matter of fact, if you want to do a little racing, if you actually turn left here, or left...
Hold on.
I'll do what you want.
So it's like this purple thing.
Yeah, that's one of those challenges where you have to race and go through every ring.
Oh.
There's like 2 of them here.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
But you might have to jump for a couple of them.
Crap. Ah!
I don't know if it's on a timer either, though.
Me either.
Anyway, so talking back, kids. That was a trick. You were supposed to turn left. You can do it. Oh, you gotta do the whole thing over again. Anyway, yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of what happened with me at Cartoon Network, is that my grandparents had it and I didn't have it in the main household. So every time I visit grandparents, I was like, yay, Cartoon Network time, yay! And so when I moved into a new town just before my preteens, we had cable, it had Nickelodeon and all, but it did not have Cartoon Network at the time. And then eventually when we heard that, oh, by the way, you're going to be getting Cartoon Network like at the end of August at midnight or something. I was like, holiday. It's like one of those things like nowadays kids are like, okay, one of their favorite toys or video games or whatever gets released at midnight at the store or whatever. That's what it was like for me when I heard Cartoon Network was going to be on my provider.
Nice.
I was like, shit, I got to stay up for this. So, oh my God, it was pathetic. Because the receipt even said it's going to be on channel 72 at midnight. And I'm like, okay, fine. So, you got to get through this in 45 seconds or less. You probably won't make it the first time around, but at least familiarize yourself with the voice. So yeah, no, on that night I was booked into my seats. I had my sleepies on and... I was just in pajamas, whatever. And I was like, come on, come on! And I kept staring at a blank screen the entire time. And I don't know if it came on exactly when they said it was. But after I watched it, I was just... I don't know. In time, it just came on and I was like, yes! Cartoon Network is finally on! So, ever since then, I've been watching Cartoon Network non-stop at that time.
Okay.
Anyway, you familiarize yourself with this course?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Let's see if we can do a better job this time. To give it one more
Find the entrance.
No, entrance is right to your left. There you go. Now to your right. To your right! Right there. Okay, let's try this one more time before we end this episode. Oh, so that's what they're for. Oh, that's lame. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Watch out for the crate. Hey, you're making good time, I think, this time around. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, right when you said something.
Well, I'm sorry, I wanted to avoid the lull. Alright, sharp turn, so. Yeah, you got 10 seconds. You might be able to make it.
Nope. It's not gonna happen.
Aww. You were close, though. Well, guys, we're gonna try again. Hopefully 1 or 2 more times on the next episode. So, that being said,
You
to be
suck.
continued?
To be continued.
Okay, then.